Igbo Igbo birikweni yo. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma. Depending your time zone. Anyị ga-adị ka echi. Maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya, ọ bụ na isonye. What are you waiting for? Click the like button. Subscribe, comment, share. If I na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oyi erughị. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelena TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I make a common sense, the reason I'm running Marifa, if I gas school. Now, if you're in a chef, I just want to make common sense as always. It was my happy new year, everyone. Happy new year. Enjoy your new year and be in expectation this month, this year. I am going there. That long awaited year is here. You will fulfill destiny. And we are hopeful. Namaze Banjoko, join the RAI this year. So I encourage you and I urge you to keep supporting USB Declared. I want now you can after. Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is just holding ground for him. No genari, be in expectation. That is that. So back to what I want to show us. After America got me New Year. America go there get his whopper. And we said it here. And then what about these security controls? Because Nana and Nisu Fanam Nabefa. If I have opportunity, if I JG, where Baba, and the Bendi also. And it is already happening. So, on the way, must be security controls. If America narrow them, man, in other hand, or this require, yes. If I narrow number them, man, in other hand, or this require, because in Kiafane, Tisufanam Nabefa now. Number aside there, I was really for self-help. And the summon the buy. Ilekoto would I had in Haka. Many of them are interested. If I'm about you, may go. But when a union, none, I go to your Kadamata, that in Kiani, Cindy and Abefa, Faga, Batanam Badabai, as in the very being your bar to. Kiani to see Baba, Faga Batanam Badabai, as in the Narabo. Kiani to see Baba, Faga Batanam Badabai, as in the very being all kinds of job. So so let me show you this step. If American are this form, I am telling you, what is wrong? Definitely, ever Farman Noziaba, number that side, I have a it's yar now. Macon negotiate we are proof forever. Now, let us listen to this before we move.
All right, we have Ferdinand Duroha, chief correspondent there on ground in Sokoto. Ferdinand, good to have you. You know, we've been having conversations, and yesterday I did ask you if there were any indications that the terrorists were fleeing. Apparently, from the confirmation from residents, that seems to be the case. What more can you tell us about this fleeing terrorists, and in what direction exactly are they going?
All right, thank you so much. Ngozi, perhaps I can just take it from here, and that's because I was losing your audio there. But interesting, yes, we can confirm to you. And today we were able to get into Tanasa, and to be very precise, we visited some of the communities that are closest to the hideouts of the bandits. And I'm talking about Masalachi and then also Gudu. Well, we met a couple of people, or perhaps we met residents who were terrified, but this time around, they're beginning to look a little more relaxed than they were. And that's because, well, they did confirm to us that some residents who were able to brave it and then went into the hideouts. Now, talking about the hideouts, just because I'm struggling with the names, Kawuri, Kedam, and then Milgam, they said some of the residents who were able to brace it and then went in there, well, did see some casualties. And earlier on, or before, or earlier on, before they were able to brave it in, well, they did see some of the terrorists fleeing on bikes. Well, some said 2, some said 3.
Fleeing on bikes. Definitely, farman no befa faga bokobo. Then nanya onya this Arise TV guy in the point for darkness everywhere. If I in an eye there big street light in an eye with solar, darkness is everywhere. And if I go the chori the nanatas. If I go the chori the nanatas. The truth of matter is that I get money over affect. You never business north, Ojigi, south, Ojigi, west, Ojigi, east, Ojigi, Ebona, Obodo and the Italy leaders, and finally, for common ground, Ethiopia, Bongolians, and they are Gemezi or Bongolians, so I'm going away, we're not over the Bongage, the Goyan and security. Look at darkness as well. Then the Zion and ever they are drawn or so. Now capture. If I put a second one in I am from warfare about. If a rocky for but the other secure. Hello. If a rocky for but the other secure. That is the truth. But very small from it but the other secure. The zeal of man. Foreign investors, they are not of a whatever, instead of taxing, instead of Idozio to attract foreign investors, Kapakuba tax, or Webuze Bongorians, Kaganata tax, and the Idozio. Other Obodo, Nanata foreign investors tax. Manabongorians, after 60 something years, it was really easy tax, where does you over the Bongo? Obodo Bongo, does he wear with the mano? Fana people abroad. Peru when a manager oil wells, so Bongolians now missing the guy to again inside life. Let's continue to listen.
On bikes and the usual movement, and so that's exactly what's coming out from Gudu and from Masalashi, both of them in Tangasa. Well, it's quite an interesting place. I enjoyed my journey to that, to that point. Though it was quite a frightening one, considering the fact that the road has had lots of history, particularly in terms of bandit attacks. But then we were able to brave it. We were able to go in just so that we could get the stories. And by the time we spoke to the communities and we spoke to the residents of the community, we gauged their emotions, saw exactly how they felt. We realized that, yes, without a doubt, well, this was something positive. And I think right now the discussion should be how to continue and, of course, ensure that, yes, this is sustained.
Absolutely, and that's the point. For sustainability of security to happen in that area, what are you learning in terms of security presence to ensure that the ungoverned spaces don't remain ungoverned? Any security presence is anything that lets you know that truly security is in place for those people?
Oh, yes. Just to confirm, did you actually mean in Tangasa where we went to?
Yes, that's my point. Tangaza, actually, where the strike.
Yes, I can confirm.
Happened.
I can confirm.
Never now upon a bandit in a defense. Why would you weather if difficult? Image Okada is an aba. at least go dozie fire no kada obana na agba na bandit. What if fire actually why? That is the truth. Let's continue.
Right.
I can confirm there is an FOB, a forward operating base around there. And, well, not plenty of presence. In fact, I would say no presence at all along Ruwa Wuri, the road that leads down to Niger Republic and then to other Sahel states. And, well, but still, you want to see that although there wasn't really life, but then for those who did brave the odds like us, we were still able to get to our destination. And the driver that we went with, well, he told us lots of stories, but let's believe that things are quite different right now, looking at the fact that we hear the terrorists are on the run. And we did also go there with a
Say that the terrorists are on the run. Yeah, but fana abaji. Number aside there.
drone. Well, because of the restrictions, because of the security operative had condoned it, and then had warned, and that's because you can't take out anything. Well, these guys are, some of them are experts in IEDs, and then also who says we can't, they can't be a missile, and so they didn't advise us going. We were able to get some footages as regards the aerial view of Egam and then Malgam. Those are very interesting places where they've lived, and of course, from there they've operated within the axis of Tangasa, terrorizing people. Let's separate it. Let's differentiate. For the Lakurawa, well, we see exactly what they've done. We see how they operate, and it's mostly they target the economic basis of these people, rustle their cows. In fact, you hardly can find any animal of economic value around there, and that's because they say that's indeed what attracts them. Whatever they see, they come in, they rustle the cattle, beat the people up, terrorize them. Let's not forget, initially, it all started with them trying to look like a tradition. Try to, dominate people. And then from there, well, the rest is history. Right now, with different ammunitions, with different weapons, continue to terrorize these people. But those strikes on Christmas Day have been able to halt that activity, those activities. So you want to say this is the right time for security. Good that we just talked about the forest guards. Perhaps why not send in the forest guards over there? Although lots of people would ask questions if the soldier couldn't do it. But then, structural-wise, if we indeed try very, very hard to walk through our security architecture, we can have some people take the pressure off the military, allow the police to do their job, allow the forest guards to do their job. Well-trained forest guards, well-equipped forest guards, I must also add.
Right. Ferdinand, you couldn't have said it any better. Thank you very much for.
Now, let us go and show you something from, I think it's from Vanguard News. You will believe Nafa Nezioku Fana also. And Fechegiru side and what on of look at it here. Vanguard News. Look at it here in Vanguard News. And I read, US air strikes. Ondo Omoteko arrests 39 suspected terrorists fleeing Sokoto. The Ondo State Security Outfit condemned Omoteko has arrested 39 suspected terrorists who fled Sokoto State after the Christmas Day airstrikes carried out by the United States or the United States military in Nigerian northwest. According to 39 of them, Omoteko, Jifa, 39 of them codenamed Omoteko, codenamed, not condemned, codenamed Omoteko. Wait for ya. 39 of them far up Geba was Naba and side there side mgbada niile a bụ efe ebe a jụrụ oyi ebe a bebe na head so ka a na-achụfa na mgbada ebe a ka fa na-agbata side ebe anyị and if care is not taken a ga-akpa first floor and the first floor ị mara na ife a America na-emefa na abụrụgo opportunity to spread them all over Bongo and ọma ndị mma Chukwu nyere anyị aka. God bless USB. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless Mazi Banjoko. God bless Dr. Ngozi Adebeze. God bless all lovers of truth. God bless all supporters of truth. Join us in some hours time as we come live. Bye for now and stay blessed.